r/AskReddit, what's the worst thing that you think will happen in 24? We need to hope not. The US election. It's heavy propaganda time, so buckle your seatbelts. I absolutely hate election years. In the US, there are too many things that will succeed in dividing the country even further. It's almost like we as Americans are more inclined to find things to segregate and divide us, rather than find a common ground to work towards the greater good. Pretty sad if you ask me. Division of the working class and the poor is necessary to distract them from revolting against the wealthy minority that have hijacked government and are making the lives of millions worse so they can raise their stock prices 3%. A shortage of something deemed important. Sanity. Like food. Cost of living getting more ridiculous. Oh wait. The 2024 election being a shit show that divides the US ever further and brings out the worst in us. Inflation, taxes. Those never go down, and according to everyone that's supposed a good thing. My mum will most likely die from terminal illness. The odds of her surviving another year are very low. So sorry to hear. Sad face. Another streaming platform will arrive, diluting the market further. Just one? Other than small niche platforms that will come and go, if anything we seem to be entering a consolidation phase. We've already seen the Warner/HBO merger go through. Hulu and Disney Plus in the process. Now there's talks about Paramount Plus moving in with HBO/Warner. Introducing Netizonula Prime. We're full of shit. Only $19.99 a month with free ball gag. After that Peacock-only NFL playoff game bullshit last weekend, I'm so over that model. Election-related violence. A shit show is putting it lightly. I have a feeling there will be rioting either way, and I'm not cool with it. Domestic terrorism for sure. Sad but true. I pray that 2024 will be prosperous for all. I claim it. Fingers crossed. Big cyber attack to scare us into giving up more control for the illusion of safety. Classic election year antics. Security theater. I think we'll see our first big drone-based terrorist attack in the next year or two. There's literally nothing to stop someone from flying a bomb or grenade into a major sporting event or concert. Something coordinated to the level of the 2015 Paris attacks could kill thousands. Election season is going to be bad. Maybe indoor events or netting over the top of the event would prevent this or reduce its impact. Maybe we will see that become the norm as a deterrent for outdoor events. I could also see some automated radar jamming turrets potentially be effective. Jack Bauer's daughter will get kidnapped. I can 100% see the resurgence of Kiefer Sutherland. We got Brendan Fraser, it's time for the KIF. Came here looking for Jack Bauer comments and damn it you delivered. Big ol' domestic terrorism, related to the election. No matter who wins. It's happening right now. Bunch of hypocritical rich fuckers and pseudo-intellectuals gathering in Switzerland to tell the rest of us why we can't have nice things, while they flit about in their private jets, dine on expensive meals, and swill champagne. You will eat CE bugs. Don't forget the prostitution shortage they're causing. NYT has an article this morning that Davos elites are assuming Trump will be president again. Sorry I'm clueless, what are you referring to? When is erection season? I'll have that instead please. The worst thing has already happened to me. My daughter passed away on January 13th. I've experienced the worst. My partner was killed in 2021, and yet, you have experienced the worst. I can't tell you that 2024 or 2025 will get better, and I'm not going to tell you a bunch of crappy silver linings shit. But I can say that there are things out there still worth living for, and someday you'll find them. Till then, just hang on to whatever you can hang on to. Solar flare EMPs Earth for a couple of weeks. It would suck, but different than the usual suckness of the world. Variety is the spice of life. News just in, the spice variety found to cause mega cancer. Somebody will experience my username. I get a GF and the whole universe falls apart. God really is running out of ideas since 2016 if he's looking for some ideas on Reddit. He's really been making us pay for Harambe's death, sad face. A bunch of idiots possibly trying to start a civil war because their politician didn't get voted in as president. The 2024 presidential election. It's what comes after election season that I'm worried about. If Trump doesn't win, there's likely to be political violence. If Trump does win, he'll use the power of government to punish anyone who ever stood in his way, sell out Ukraine and amp Europe to Putin, sell the US government to the Saudis, and amplify the chaos and conflict in the Middle East rather than trying to rein it in. Ed Sheeran will probably release an album. God please no. I don't want to listen to how he fucking finds love in bars instead of clubs. The upcoming US election. Either Biden or Trump will win the election. Unbelievable that out of 350 million people, these are the two best we can do. As a Democrat, I really don't understand why. It feels like they're not even trying and it's so frustrating. Or they may simply be the ones who want to run. You may have a perfectly capable individual looking at that position and going thanks, but no thanks. China v Taiwan. Maybe not the biggest worst thing, but definitely a very bad thing. China v Taiwan is absolutely the biggest worst thing. Almost guaranteed World War III. Personally, I feel like I'll get fired from my job. To the US, economic ruin. Worldwide, war. I think there's going to be a bigger war in the Middle East. It's the new powder keg. More wars than in 2023. It's always been a powder keg LOL. It's already happening. Aside from Israel, the nations that are currently involved are Iraq, Iran, Lebanon, Yemen, Turkey, and Pakistan. Maybe I'm even missing a few. I genuinely don't even want to think about what's going to happen this year. The last 3 years have been like a fever dream. This presidential election will make or break the USA. Either way, riots will happen, the divide will grow, and I fear the worst. Get out and vote, people. In the words of the great Billy Joe Armstrong, no Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. Call of Duty actually finds and bans all cheaters. They would lose over 60% of the player base. China invading Taiwan. That's not happening. More negativity like this post. COVID-24. Unless children are dying in the streets, everyone will just ignore a new pandemic. We are well on our way. If that did happen and they tried to shut down everything again and bring back masks, then buckle the fuck up because people will protest and shit will get crazy. US election, and for me personally the German economy, which drives full speed in unknown waters. 4 more years of Biden or 4 more years of Trump. We're getting 4 more years of Trump no matter what. He will just not go away. AI is going to power more recession and more jobless people are going to graduate. Political violence in the US. Disease X. I hope no one opens Pandora's box. COVID-19 was enough. Between Russia/Ukraine, Israel/Palestine, Iran/Syria and the US dipping their hands in all three. I don't know how people are not more concerned. Maybe it's ignorance. I don't know. But I've got a bad feeling. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again. Reddit glitch out.